Hello and welcome to this week's tarot reading for all water signs. I hope this finds you well. I trust that you use your own intuition as your primary instrument of resonance. Leave behind what does not reverberate. Tarot does not tell the future. The only thing that determines your future is how you react, reflect, and respond to the messages herein. The cards that I have in front of me this week are the Star card, the Four of Wands reverse, the Universe reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Cups. And what I'm seeing here is that you are kind of positioning yourself here as the water bearer. Even though the Star card is indicative of Aquarius, I see you here as someone who is ready to give out emotional support, who is ready to give out advice. However, you're not so forthcoming in receiving that advice yourself with the Four of Cups here, and you're kind of in two minds about how you feel about yourself and how others are perceiving you with the Two of Swords here, and that is leading you to really question the people that you are surrounding yourself with, and what is actually making up your world or your universe, in that you find yourself very easily getting drawn into other people's lives. However, you yourself are actually very reserved to these people venturing into your world, essentially, is what I'm seeing here. And you're very reserved in this respect, in that you're almost secretive about any achievements that you have had with the Four of Wands reverse here. You're very secretive about any plans that you make, the Nine of Pentacles here, and you really just don't want people prying into your life. However, you find it very easy to pry into the lives of others or to offer your helping hand, and I feel as though this is kind of almost a power play, in that it's leading you to distraction in some way, or leading you to be able to have the upper hand or have some sort of control that you're not really feeling in other aspects of your life. And having this restrictive nature over who you allow into your universe and who you allow into your world gives you that sense of power, that sense of control, that sense of authority. And it seems as though everything is actually going pretty hunky-dory in your personal life, but you're very reluctant to let people in. You're very reluctant to let people share any prosperity that you have accumulated yourself. And I feel as though this is because of maybe a past relationship with the Eight of Cups here, a past relationship that kind of left you really abandoned, or you shared everything with someone and they just kind of left you out in the cold here with that Eight of Cups, and you had to climb that mountain in the background all by yourself, with no help and no reassurance of really anything. And being able to position yourself as the caregiver, or as the voice of reason, or that emotional support for other people, lends you the ability to covet your own life and to really not be hurt in that way, because you're not vulnerable. And this vulnerability, again, you're kind of in two minds about it. You want to let people in, you want to have that community, but at the same time, you don't really care for it at this point. You'd rather just mull over those Three of Cups that you have in front of you and continue on working with what you're working with, and you really just don't want people in your space. You really you don't want people to impose on you, because you feel as though that's a bit too much too close to home. It's too raw, you're too vulnerable, and you just really want to put all of that energy into maintaining any material gains that you have put into motion, because you know that once you open up to someone in this way, it can really distract you in other ways. Like I said, you're distracting yourself by involving yourself in other people's business from this vulnerability, but at the same time, if you allow people in, you will be distracted in a different way that I feel as though you're not quite understanding how to mitigate that, or how to mediate that, or how to even navigate that kind of vulnerability, and how that would fit into your lifestyle now. But you do see yourself as some sort of water bearer, some sort of star, in that people are drawn to you. People look to you for advice or direction as the star here, and you're okay with that. You're okay with that part of it, but that's a very one-sided sort of thing. You're not opening yourself up to them. You're letting them open up to you, and you're taking that objective stance in the feminine at their situation from a non-judgmental point of view, with the Two of Swords here. And yeah, I just feel as though you have the Two of Wands here as well. I feel as though you just really want to get a grasp over your domain. You want to have complete control over your universe, over your world, before you allow kind of like chaos to come in, that unknown to come in, and that perception or that perspective of someone else commenting on your way of life, or your past, or your present, and those sorts of things. With the Four of Wands, that lack of public acknowledgement here. You just really are working in the background in regards to your own life, and very much so in the foreground in regards to other people's lives in that respect. And you just really want to have, again, that grasp on your own world. You want to have that in the palm of your hand firmly, and you want to understand what that is before you can actually move forward through that. To have that sense of self there with Aries and Mars as the driving force behind the Two of Wands. You really want to have that complete dominion, that almost martial dominion over oneself and over one's world, after it has been turned upside down with the Universe card here in the reverse. And you really want to turn that up the other way, so that you can actually allow people in, and it won't cause you distress or further distress, because you have actually worked through what it is that you need to work through. So that vulnerability, you may be feeling as though it's an over expenditure that doesn't need to be pursued in this particular instance. And again, like I said, it could be a distraction in itself, that power play, having that power over other people where you yourself don't have power over yourself or your current situation. So be very mindful of how you navigate this space of helping others, and also figuring out your own perspective and your own housekeeping, essentially. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for listening. Bye.